Hey, everybody. Welcome back. It's time to build the factory. 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 And today, we're going to build the factory. Oh, we may actually get an upgrade today. Probably not. Probably next episode. It's fine because I'm not going to use it right away anyway. So, today we're doing cobalt, right? For no real reason, honestly. Just I want to do cobalt. And that's basically it. I've been looking forward to it because of it's tri-ore, right? Tri-ore. Cobalt blue, cobalt. Really? Oh, there we go. Oh, mixed ores. Mixed ores. This is a big problem right here. And this is a lot of cargo space. What is this? 20 units of cargo space, which is, they only stack to 50 tall. So this is like 2 in a slot. That's terrible. And I think mixed ores stacks to 100, right? Not that I would ever have a place where I'd see that. So we got some mining to do. I've got a plan for this. Unfortunately, though, we have to make some big mines. And we do not yet have... Well, hold on a second. We need a nickel mine, we need a rare earth mine, and we need a copper mine. So we need you to run, so we need aramid fiber. And then nickel somewhere. Where are you, aramid fiber? I really should check first before I run down there. Nickel? Nickel? You need, oh, you already have it. All right, so, and then after that's rare earth mine, which is, I think... easier. I think I already have those, right? Yeah, right there. Rare earth. No, wait. Is that the extractor or it's the big rare earth mine I want? What's that even called? Rare. In the bolide. All right, so that is what I want. All right, so let's get these things set up. But then I have to go get beacons, because they all need to be... Here, let's do that now. We're going to need modules, because that will dramatically increase the efficiency, the life of each mining drill head, which will make me happy. All right, so I want to give that. I don't make these up here right yet. All right, good. That's one. And then a copper one. So just take everything and just pull it all out real quick. I keep the critical resources for myself. That's always a good plan. How are we doing on diamond mines? I'm going to have to do this soon. We have plenty. Excellent. Where was it's over here. Where was the thing that was just in my head a microsecond ago? There we go. All right, so let's go make some beacons. Does anyone remember how to make beacons? I don't know. Let's do this in the south factory. I know we have everything down there, and we have to come this way anyway. So here is our source of... Where are you? Where are you, rare earth extractor? Why aren't you next to the big mines? Right there. Okay. And then you can be moduled up, and you don't even eat... Oh, you don't even eat drill heads. You just go. You just need power. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. That's even better than I thought things were going to be, because I have this source of drill heads somewhere around here. And here's the nickel mine, the cursed one. So I just have to connect drill heads from here to here, from here. Okay, no problem. So here we have nickel. And then over here, we don't even have a functioning copper big mine anywhere, because I was thinking I could get it straight from just with water as fuel. Oh, it's this thing. All right, so we need a couple beacons. No problem. Probably should shoot for like 5 of them, because I use them every once in a while. I should go stick one up where those centrifuges were from the last thing I just made. What was it? Gold. Yeah, gold. Anyway, we want to make beacons. And to do that, we need towers. And I don't have any towers, do I? Do I? No, I got plenty of those. So we need EVA, mechanical parts, self-assembly monolayer, small parts, steel plate. All right, so let's just... I don't know what I'm going to do when I get too much of this stuff. So we need EVA, which I think we have in the North factory too, right? So apart from the tower, we could probably do all this in the North. But we're not quite there yet organizationally. Like conceptually we might be there. Organizationally we are not. EVA, there we go. And then where are we? We need some stainless, we need some monolayer, and we need some red. Right there's some monolayer. Probably too much, right? And then red circuits down here. We're going to end up with... Oh, it's nice to see this is overflowing. Also, unfortunately, I'm causing myself problems, aren't I? Inventory-related issues. Oh, we have extras here as well. All right, so just a brick of stainless, and that's it. I wonder what the bottleneck is down here, if it's not any of these things. Oh, nice. Yeah, make me 10. 10 beacons sounds great, right? Okay, now we're going to have to figure out... No. All right, thank you. Oh, I should have probably... Tri-ore is made in just an assembly, right? Mixed ore? Mixed? Or maybe it's made in a mixer. That would probably be more thematic, right? Where are you? Where are you, mixer? I don't have any? Oh, hell. Mixed ore. Mixed ore is, of course, made in a ball mill. Alright, didn't see that one coming. Alright, so we'll skate north, get a pack of ball mills. So that makes sense. You toss all the ores in a giant rock tumbler and make it just rattle around for a while. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I should get rid of all this stuff while I'm here. So I know I've picked up too much. Here, we'll tuck the important stuff back. The aramid fiber, this, and that for when I need to make big mines again. Then everything else just go away, right? Why do I have plastic on me? Like those can go away too. No, I used hardly any monolayer. Interesting. Like I should get rid of all of these mechanical parts. I'm never going to use them. They're just taking up space in my inventory. But I find myself weirdly attached to them. In time they will go. Worry not. Alright, so I guess we start with you, right? Yeah. Alright, so we're going to try this, I think. This technique. I only know about this because I saw it in the intro screenshots. Otherwise, I would not know about it at all. So I guess what I want to do... I want to connect it to the main grid because I'm probably going to stim it. I'm kind of wary bringing it down like this because most of these power poles are going to be wrong, right? Badly aligned is what I'm trying to say. It's going to cause me momentary problems in the future, which I should probably not worry that much about, right? Here, come on, let's do this properly. There we go. So what are we producing? 3 a second? I could probably speed module this and beacon it. And I know it's the least component of mixed ores. Oh, and apparently this is not how to do it, eh? Like this, I suppose? Why is this so slow? It says it should be 3 a second. Oh, because it's stacked. Oh, okay. Got it. All right, so we're just gonna leave that for right now. High five, whale. We'll try to get a proper rate going for all of these. Yeah, you should be powered on too by the main grid. Are we just isolate over here? Yeah, we are. All right, we'll leave it like that. We want 2 windmills. Oh, we need more windmills. That's really kind of distressing, isn't it? So you're going to want the same thing, right? So we're going to do this. Like so, and like so. And then you'll produce at 20 a second. So the bottleneck really is the rare earth by a lot. And I mean a lot. So speed module the rare earth production. Got it. These things just annoy me. And then over here it's probably going to be the same story, right? And you're producing, yeah. So these guys just naturally produce 24 a second. So we have to jack this up as high as we can go, which is like that far. And then, like, why would I ever do anything less? That gets me to, this is producing no pollution, essentially, which is wonderful, but it consumes a lot of power. And that's not something I should care about at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's just turn this up all the way and see what maximum fast looks like. Well, I mean, it's not really maximum fast, because I can put down multiple beacons. There we go. We're at, wait, what? Oh, and then confirm. Now we're at 13.7 a second. Huh, weird. So, yeah, this is ever so slightly in the lead. And this takes 300 megawatts, and this is 600 megawatts in order to keep these mostly balanced. Because we need twice as much. You see, for mixed ores, twice as much. And so twice of this is 26. And the other ones are producing 24-ish. And so that's more or less imbalanced, at least more or less in balance, which is all I'm going to ask for. We're not going to ask for perfection. We know what we do in this factory. We know what we are capable of, rather. Meanwhile, you're going to want to use drill heads, and that's a big problem. Right, and your beacon goes right there. I forget what the proper ratio is. We want to get it down to minimum. Right now, it's at negative 36. So let's turn the power. It's like this, right? If I remember right. Yeah, that's its negative 78. And that will make the drill head be maximum longest, more or less. We get the most bang for our buck like that. Now we need more windmills. Thank you. And we'll set the other one up. Kinda think I should connect this all up to main power. You know? Sorta think that. I wonder how good our seal is right here if they come attack this point, because they kept going after the nickel mine. That looks really sealed. This is probably safe, right? Do we believe? Well, we're gonna find out. We didn't have any, it's been a while since the last attack. So maybe we've actually had some success where they've learned their lesson. 4-2, right? And then you. All right, so good. Now we have to get our friend the drill heads over. So I think that's going to be just something like this, right? And then you come down like so. And this way. Oh my god, they're even here. They're following me. The intelligence leaked. Someone talked. The trees learned where we were going. Now there's spruces everywhere. Something like this. I think I'm going to put the mixed ore factor. Oh my god, I'm right into him again. Just ran right into a pack. Hey guys. Hey, fellow chlorophyll appreciators. What do you think of all that wind? Man, sunshine. I sure love getting all my energy from sunshine. We are not gonna do a stack belt. I think that's just not necessary. We're gonna need more belts. That was probably always inevitable. And then right there, half you go to nickel, half you go this way. And then yeah, we're gonna run out of, oh, that's going the wrong way, my friend. There we go. Right into another cluster of arboreal assassins. Spruces and poplars. Absolutely disgusting. I'm gonna go get more belt. We're gonna get this out actually working. Probably gonna need like 800 units all told, something like that. Here, don't get all exciting, guys. I'm gonna be just here for a minute. If I don't trap myself, that is. So. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of belt. Here, come with me. Probably don't have enough belt even still. That's fine. We can adjust. This is coal we're donating to the south, right? For now, at least. And we have a nice leap with a nice little border because we are civilized here. Oh, is this really just going to come in right here, right where we need the other one to be? That's fantastic. All right, so like so. Then we have 2 ores. Probably should come up like this, right? This seems to make sense. I might have to go get more belt. Oh, and this is right where I don't need it to be. All right, so jerk this up more. Here. So what we actually need is like come up and then up here somewhere. Here, let's figure out our lines first so it's nice and straight. I still haven't looked up a word for a measure of convolution in a system. I think that's the word I was looking for. All right, so what I want to do is eventually this. Give to me ball mills. We are going to make tri-ores right here. And we're going to do this style. Here, watch. We're going to have nickel. No, it's going to be even better than that. It's going to be nickel. I really should hook this up to main power. Rare earth. Now we're going the other way. So, and then this will be copper, right? And then it'll be something like this, right? And then it's this way, and then the other way, and then Koopy. And then Koopy inverse. In fact, I have all these going the wrong way. You're all in. All right, there you go. Mixed ores, please. And at full speed, these will produce 4 mixed ores a second. And I don't even have to do anything here. It's just this, right? Oh, is it not enough? Oh, it has to be like that. Oh, man. I guess I have to, right? Like, this is not, it isn't an official area here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I don't have to have standards, right? That's what I'm telling myself anyway. All right, mixed ores out. And then we'll figure out what we're doing with these in a bit here. But how many of these do I want? Okay, let's take a look. This can eat 6.4 copper a second. And we have 4 of them, and that's going to be eating just about all the copper. So this is about right. So we'll do this. And then these guys will, of course. And then we should be making 16 mixed ore a second. That isn't a lot. Yeah, I'm going to still stick to my normal discipline when it comes to copper, in which I mean we're going to have the first block be assume I can keep it an entire full block completely full of processors, regardless of whether or not I can get the ore, you know? Because it looks like for right now, anyway, 3 big mines turns into 16 mixed ore a second, which is okay. Not fabulous, mind, but not... I mean, there's definitely... could be a lot worse. All right, so this little grid right here is definitely under control. Could I could prod it all and speed it all. So maybe I shouldn't think about anything. Maybe this is just fine. Maybe thinking is the enemy. And what is actually needed right now is action. All right. And so what we have to do, I'm going to have to go get more belt. Oh, and you're on the wrong side. Ugly. All right, so this will just hook up. It's never going to be perfect. And so this should be rare earth right here. Oh, we never... Okay. Maybe... Look who grossly underestimated the amount of belt he would need. That's all right. It's okay to be completely gross. Right now, give me more belts. I need them. And we'll get mixed ores on the way. And then it will go up into a mixed ore depot, even though the idea of waste mixed ore is absurd. It's just silly. So we want you to be like right here, I think. Yeah, let's go down right here. And all the curves happen in one place. There we go. And that'll look better, right? It's not important that it is good. It's only important that it looks good. How are we doing on bot power? Not great. I should probably go take care of that. And then here, have a single inserter, because that is all you're going to need. Then nickel will start being produced. Okay, good, and that's right. Okay, so this is, oh, this is a problem. Okay, on the way. This one is nickel, and then rare earth is right. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, go that way. And then this one is rare earth. And then We can just get rid of all this stuff in our inventory. Take that. Why aren't you starting? You have no rare earth. Didn't I pick up some? Guess not. All right. So this is backfilling. That is backfilling, and then there we go. The fact I can put prod on here is really intriguing. Well, I mean, oh, it also produces stone. Oh, I didn't notice that. You are only mixed ore. So this is actually kind of a problem, isn't it? Because you have to be like that. Then you have to be like stone. I have to copy you real quick. There we go. And then we have to do something with the stone out, huh? Which I guess we should do with another whale. Did this do anything? Probably not, right? What I want is to do this, right? Then you are stone. And then another aerial outpost. We will have 2 whales servicing this jurisdiction. Right? And that's stone in, and this should be pretty much okay, right? It's going to be okay for a very long time. How about that? I wonder how the graph looks. Maybe I should wait a little bit. So it looks like the limiting factor right now is nickel. Looks like we can see the leading edge right there. It's slowly vanishing. Yeah. Eventually, we have more processing power than we can use. Really intrigued about productivity here later on. Maybe not right now, but definitely later on. All right, so we're going to check back in on this, right? Mixed ore. This is what we're doing in the south base. It's what we've been doing for a very long time. It's been about 200, 220, something like that. And now we're up here with, there's probably 220 in this too. It's maybe doubling it. Maybe. We'll know for sure when we see what the drop is. We'll check in later. And it stacks to 100. So yes, this is 100% the correct way to transport this material because, again, this is 20 units of ore condensed down to 5 units of double stacking. This is much better to do. I wonder if I can ever find another place where I can do this off-site. I think I looked around and it was really hard. But anyway, don't worry about that. That's a problem for later. Right now, I need to make a home for mixed ore. And then we're going to start making a plan for cobalt processing. Yeah? Yeah. And then, obviously, oh wow. Oh wow, this is real? You don't live here, my friend. You live right there if you're lucky. I wonder if we're going to have a gap. Doesn't look like it, though. Do we have the Zapiers we need? Yes. So we should really just stop this. Because we can start printing them from this. Yeah. You throw in a whole bunch of stuff and 4 Zapiers and you get 5 out. All right, so the roller has served its purpose. Actually, take a look at the rest of this. Are we stopped? We were stopped because of fish last time. That does not look like is the case. We're making Zapiers. They're ending up here. Oh, this probably doesn't need to happen anymore. Like all these Zapiers can go over there. And then the eggs getting accumulated. Excuse me. Why? It pops up with me on add destination. And I don't know if anything has been contributed over there. Anyway, don't think about that, right? What we need to think about right now is tri-ore, or mixed ores, as is the proper name. So grab this. And then put this right there. Is good. And then it's all connected to the news. It's all here. All right, whales. I need whales in quantity 2. Come here. Come here. Yes, yes. Daddy's home. Come give me a hug. I need whale number 1. Your job. To be whale hungry. And go down and get me those mixed ores. Then I want you to fill your cargo. And then I want you to bring them up to right there. Yes, primary mixed ore. Then we have to figure out the entire cobalt plan, right? Whoops. There we go. Off you go now. Second whale. I think a caravan might work for right now, but I think ultimately I'm going to want a whale. So you go down and you tend to the rock out right here. Pick up the waste stone. Then I want you to take it over to, guess what? Waste stone dump. Right there. Then I want you to empty that cargo. And a little bit of food. And a little bit of food. And you're on the way. Beautiful. All right, next up. I suppose there's nothing really to just kind of look at it. We have to make a plan for cobalt. But yeah, it looks like, yeah, nickel ore is the limiting factor right now. And that's just, we're going at this mine is going as fast as she can go. We're burning drill heads, unfortunately. I think this is probably slowly backing up. Slowly. Actually, more than slowly. That's perceptible. And then copper should be holding still. This looks really neat. Look at this. It's a borehole down to the Mohorvoric discontinuity, I imagine. Is there efficiency, productivity all down the cobalt chain? All right, anyway, let's find out. Notepad, come here. So we start with our feedstock, which is mixed ore. All right, so we get mixed ore. It's used in one thing. We make cobalt extract. Here, let's go products. Cobalt extract, otherwise known as cobalt blue. And this is in it's a flot, right? Yeah, flotation. And this is super duper efficient. Look at this. 15 mixed ore. Oh, so much cyanic. I'm probably going to have to run a line. I really don't want to run a line, but I think I'm probably going to have to. That's so much cyanic. I am going to have to run a line all the way out there to do this. All right, let's keep thinking this through. And then this is used in everything, just everything. And then we also have to make Nisi. Okay, product. 1, 2, 3. Nisi. Here, Nisi. And this will be done in a gas processing unit. Okay. And then this is used in all sorts of stuff. Do we have silica powder? Can we do this on site? Just bring in clay and do this. We need sodium silicate. We can do all of this, but maybe we just make Nisi on site, and then whenever we make the sodium silicate, the only thing it needs to do is go into powder, and then it's kind of used in a few other things. That's unfortunate. All right, so we should probably put that down. Cyanic line. It's like, there's no way at all we're getting away with not having one. Pressurized air will be made on site. And then this moves into many products. Nisi we make on site. What are you? You are not something I care about. Great. And then, oh, this is really neat looking, but it's also way in the future. So there's next level stainless. Oh, we can do this. Oh, yeah, okay. That's just cobalt extract. All right, anyway, we need to do cobalt purple. And that's cobalt fluoride. And that's also here. That's done in a chemical press. Okay, great. We probably don't... Oh, we need rare earth first. Oh. Oh, does this mean I have to drop what I'm doing and do rare earth now? I kind of think we do. We have to switch gears and do rare earth instead, because it's a dependency. Well, okay, let's just continue taking notes. Maybe there's another one. And I don't think I think acid gas is fine on the biofluid network. What's unfortunate is it really isn't used in much, right? It'll go in a single box. All right, and that's done in chemical plants. That's cobalt purple. We're probably not making Flowtech here because it needs Decalin, and that's a medical wing thing. So leave that alone. What are you? Pyridine. Acetaldehyde, cobalt extract, hot air, alkaline, and ammonia. That's a lot of advanced stuff. And this is only used in tributyl phosphate. Where is this going? So tributyl phosphate. So pyridine is used in one thing, and that's this. Why are there two recipes? There's this one recipe, and then there's this other recipe. Well, this makes PureXU. No, wait. No, that's just, never mind. Getting distracted. Why would anyone ever do this? Empty barrel pyridine, phosphoryl chloride, and butanol. Is this like a venting recipe? Yes, it is. Phosphorus trichloride. But why would I don't know what I'm looking at right here. Is this to get rid of butanol? I can't believe that would be true. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at. So this looks much better. And it gives triple the product, so why wouldn't you do this? Does the other one have like prod associated with it? No. I don't get it. Anyway, so we do this. And we get this material for hot solution and advanced substrate, which I'm going to need. So this is directly in the science. All right, so this needs to be done at some point, just not right now. Where was I going with that? That was cobalt, another use for cobalt extract. I was seeing if I was have to make pyridine here. And I'm thinking probably no. Pyridine isn't something we make there. And so then we make cobalt sulfate. And this is not a product. This is just a in between. So that's a leaching station. Here, let's do... No, let's just do it right here. So a leaching station. Right there. And that gives then clean cobalt sulfate. Clean cobalt sulfate, which ironically has two different things to do. There's erbium nickel cobalt special alloy. And then there's a better one. Is it two ways to get this? What's the point? What's the difference between these two things? This one is a little longer and uses molten nickel. I guess this one is a little more nickel efficient, but who ever thinks about something like that? This is weird. This is very weird. Anyway, we have to do... Okay, type. And we have to do clean cobalt sulfate. And this is another product that we're going to have to do. And that's done in leaching stations, so ×2. And so we have 4 products that we have to export so far. I should look at the Nisi again. And then I know cobalt oxide is used in lots of stuff. So we're going to have to get rid of export cobalt oxide. So the cobalt family has a lot of products going for it. They have to be brought out. So we're obviously not doing super alloy on site. And don't I have another way of making methyl acrylate? I thought I already made you. But how can I make you if I don't have cobalt oxide? Oh, there's an alternate recipe. Oh, yes, this is the recipe I'm using, and then there's the alternate recipe. I'm looking at the alternate recipe right now. Got it. And then you look high tech. Yep, don't have to worry about you right now. And then super crystalline structure. Then molten super steel. Yeah, this is coming. And then it gets cast into super steel. No, there's super steel and super alloy. Oh, are you kidding me? We're doubly super now? Okay, I suppose. All right, so we have super crystalline structure, which I'm probably never going to make an anti-solar panel. Just never. It's not my thing. Titanium, cobalt, chromium alloy. And then this is our goal. We have to make this stuff. And we have to make fuel rods too. Oh man. Okay, so hold on. So we need, I think the cobalt fluoride requires rare earth oxide, which we don't have. And then we have to make super crystalline structure. This is another product, which, yeah, this will get shipped out. And then maybe we'll make this on site, I think, once we have this. And then we make cobalt chromium alloy. Which requires fuel rod, which requires uranium processing, obviously, for the plutonium. And then we also need lead container, and this is post-alloying. We can get this done right now. And that's going to need lead container. And this is going to need uranium processing. All right, so to actually do cobalt properly, we need to do rare earth first, and then also uranium. Oh, aramid fiber is stuff we can do. Except we don't have this. Oh, all right, it's a circular thing. To make aramid fiber, we need to have cobalt extract. So maybe we do half of this. Like we do all of this up to here. Or import some fuel rods to get started. I'm willing to do that. Import some fuel rods in order to start this process going. And then we'll have cobalt. And the first thing we'll do with cobalt is make aramid fiber. So here, let's make a note of that. Not that it actually matters so much. I can always go and get more. And then manure bacteria for some reason. All right, so we have to make fuel rods. And what we're doing now, okay, don't worry about any of that. We're going to go all the way back to cobalt chromium alloy. And then this is used in all sorts of stuff, but not stuff we make. So this is not stuff we're making on site. So, all right, so we can just stop there. That's the end of this line. So if we keep backing off, we're not doing anything there, so that's the end of that line. And then we're not doing this ever, I think, because I'm probably never going to make acetylene. And that's used everywhere. Okay, that's done. And this is done. And that's not used anywhere. And so we traced fluoride all the way. We traced copper sulfate all the way. Nisi has to go anywhere, right? We considered doing crucibles here, but then we decided not to. And I think that might be an entire plan. So the actual thing we have to do now is put this all to a side, and we have to get rare earth oxide. Like we'll import fuel rods for right now. Imported. Great. So we'll just Take that out. Probably imported by hand, no less. Or no, I'll get a dinosaur for it. Yeah, I'll get a dinosaur for it. And then I think I probably stopped paying attention, right? This is a leaching station, more leaching station. I think that's ×3 now. And then nanomaterial. And then lastly, that's a casting machine, a smelter. Okay. And then a cyanic line. All right, this is actually getting very complex. So, cobalt products. Cobalt is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things coming out of it. So it's an entire production line. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it up here. But we have to turn our attention to rare earth extraction. You do this, and you get that, and you make this stuff. All right, so it needs to be crushed. Here, rare earth processing. We need jaw crush, and then you make powder, and then in powder, we need ball mill, and then after ball mill, we need to bring in probably a sulfuric line, right? We have to pick which way we want to go for the mud, or do we want to go into pulp? Ooh, and this goes into raffinate. No, it's an alternate recipe. Okay, so we get... Okay, hold on. We've got a couple things we're looking at here. Here, let's follow the rare earth pulp. Rare earth pulp is made with coke, rare earth dust, and sodium hydroxide, and we have all of those things. And it's in a Lovecraft furnace. And once we do that, we end up with the pulp. And then we get a precipitate. That's a filter. And like these are all single-use things so far. It's like the dust is used in one thing. And then the dust is the only one that starts going to two things. This is used in one thing. The barrels aren't used anywhere. It's always good to check there. And then the pulp goes into the filter, and then it goes into pulp again with more stuff I have, and that's a leaching station. Great. And this again is only used in this process, and we get precipitate, and we get uranium ore, waste uranium ore. And then we get precipitate number 2, which is again only used in the third step. Now we need a centrifugal pan. Now you use 2 things. Okay, that's a problem. We need to leave space for gadolinium processing later. But this goes into, erbium and strip thorium solution. Not now, though. And we don't need, so we don't actually do any of this right now. We can get all the way to rare earth pulp 3. And then it's just not used anywhere. Like, we have to wait until we have this next level of tech, and then we need the rare earth pulp. So we can just back off of all of this. So we don't even have the precursor. All right, so centrifugal pan, go away. Not needed yet. Filter, leaching station, both of you go away. So we're up here at the Lovecraft furnace, and we're still not doing that. And then backing off. And now we have to pick one of these 2 lines. Okay. All right, so how do we continue from here? If we know that we have to take 5 dust and then take it down this line later to make gadolinium and erbium, today we have to just get to rare earth oxide. And so we can take 10 rare earth dust and make rare earth mud this way. This is 3 to 10, so every dust is 33.3, and this is 10. Oh, so this is just better right here. It makes zinc plate, waste zinc plate. So it doesn't use sulfuric, it uses orgosolvent, and it's a better ratio for rare earth mud. Okay. No, and I don't have to run a sulfuric line. I mean, I'm probably going to have to do that for uranium anyway, but that's a lot of water. Wow. That's a lot of water and a lot of byproducts. Though the water gets refluxed. Instead, we're going to do this, right? Because it's a better ratio. All this is affected by productivity. Ooh, that's an interesting twist, isn't it? All right, so we're going to need agits. We're going to have our waste zinc plate. And we make our rare earth mud. And then rare earth element benefication. You're supposed to be benefaction, right? Benefication? Whatever. Right, and then we go into rare earth slurry. Is this used in anything? No. Slurry. Oh, we have to bring the sulfuric line anyway. No, wait. What? No, we do have to bring the sulfuric line anyway. Because look at that. Or maybe we start off with biofluid. It's no big deal if we do. All right, so we're going to need a thickener. And that makes our slurry. Great. And then this is used for solution, and that is all. And then solution in a fluid sep. And this produces uranium ore. We're going to have to set that up. Might as well do that now, right? So I guess it's the actual solution to do uranium next instead of cobalt. Nah, probably not. Fluid sep, and that makes, and ammonia is going to be needed. Ugh. And then this makes solution, solution, and solution. This is all about how much rare earth concentrate we got. So this is 100 to 10. So this is obviously trash, right? And this is 100 to 20. So that's good. And this is 100 to 20. And this is a bit easier. This is just cheaper all around, right? And it makes chromite sand. Do we have a concept of waste chromite sand? Here, hold on. What is this? Rare earth solution. Did we actually have the presence of mind to do that? Where? So we have chromium right here, and then it goes to chrome. But shouldn't chromite sands be... are you in the earth line? You shouldn't be. I can't remember what I did with this. It shouldn't be in just a box. Chromite sand is a valuable resource. No, it looks like I have to. No, it's right here. I do not have a concept of waste chromite sand. So that's a pretty big problem. So rare earth solution right there. That means that this can't be done because I didn't think ahead. And that chromite sand is well, I suppose I could ship it directly to the waste chromium processing plant. That's probably a good idea, isn't it? Yeah, just take it and then dump it directly here, right? Yeah, just directly. This is we have to put in a new area right here, but I could do that. And then this will be waste chromium. It's not a terrible idea. It's a whole lot more efficient. Rare earth solution. Solution. Right there. So these two are, can I do both of these? Yes. Like these two are equal, only this has easier inputs and it's better outputs, I think. Like, I may have to switch back over to sulfuric. This is a simpler recipe, but it's really hard on sulfuric. We're going to start here. Oh, it's a centrifugal pan, too. Ooh. Nah, we're going to do that. Centrifugal pan. And then we'll bring in cyanic. And then we'll output chromite sand to a waste bin. Okay, that's fine. This is a good plan. And then we will finally get rare earth after that, right? No, we get rare earth concentrate. And that's used in rare earth oxides in a solid SEP. All right. And then after that, is there anything more we could do here? We don't have arsenic. We need to do this. We'll be able to bring the quartz tube online for bio ore. Oh, we can do this now. Got that, got that, got that, got that. Got that. I don't have that. Gonna have to do fuel rods soon. Can do this now. And then with this, we can do something. Superconducting coil. Oh, Silmic 10. That's going to need to happen. Anyway, we're not going to think about that. That's coming, though, after we get all the the raw materials done. It's this neodymium nitrate. It's a nice icon. I really like how it looks. It's kind of like this crystalline, liquid-looking, bubbly rod. I like that. YBCO monocrystal. All right, not yet. So this is the end. This is our end product right here for now. And that gets to go everywhere. So, okay. Let's build a few more things on the processing stack up here. So we're going to say this is for cobalt. And then we're going to figure out what the most important thing that comes out of cobalt is. I don't know what it is offhand. Probably just extract, right? Then that'll go over here. Just kind of grab this, right? And then you go right there. And I'm definitely not going to have enough stuff. What's our problem here? I honestly can't see what the issue is, but it's complaining about something. Then we want to grab all this straight across, and you're going to be rare earth. I really hope I can find an easy way to replace all this stuff when the time comes. And I have to move that pipe. It's the bloodline. Can you hear it beating? All right, one more time. Oh, man, I dicked it up. All right, fine. I can fix it. Don't worry. I can totally fix it. Right there. All right, so we need aerial outposts. We need warehouses. We need to just kind of stand in the middle, huh? And then we have to go on a quest to go and retrieve. We're going to need more whales. We're going to need to go get rare earth from somewhere. It's going to involve a lot of speed modules, isn't it? Aerial caravans? Nah, just don't worry about it right now. Let's go get a rare earth extractor. This should be one of the easier ones to truly max out, right? It's not over here. It's 2 back. And right about here? Yes, right here. This is where I was. All right, so now we must ask the question. Where are we going to get our rare earth materials from? So let's ask. Map, oh map. Rare earth ores right there. Did I not delete it entirely? Oh no, there's a bolide right there. Okay. No. No. This one might be worthwhile. This one works? Where are you? No, you're on the walkway again. That one's legal. And like right there. It'd be really kind of bad to just bring it all the way here and then bring it all the way back when the only place it's ever going to be needed is right up there. So I guess I'm just going to do that. I'm going to belt it right up, and we're not going to put in a receiver right away. It's kind of wasteful, but I'm also going to kind of do it, right? Where are whale outposts? Thank you. Here, let's go finish this off now. Thank you, everyone. And then we will finally get working, right? Oh, I have to go get whales, and I have to go get a bunch of liquid power. Both of those things are true. So let's go set up the rare earth extraction system. And let's go refuel, and then let's go get a whole bunch more whales. And then we will spend the rest of the episode getting as far as we can on rare earth. And then next episode, we will do the rest. It's right here, right? So the extractor goes here. And then I think it's just like that. And we should just head up, right? All right, so we have also determined that we very much like beaconing this just to the stars. We are fine with it being completely speed moduled. Now we have to find power, which is closest is probably right over there, right? I mean, probably doesn't begin to cover it. It is right over there. We'll just put in a nice power line right here. Hook it all together. Then, right here. Nice. So, I guess I didn't have to put in the rare earth box. Well, not for right now. We're probably going to bring in more eventually, right? I mean, probably. I don't know. We're breaking with the pattern here, and that's usually a sign that something's gone very wrong in our life. But we don't need to bring down any fuel or anything because we don't cast this into plates. Like there's no molten stage. It's all just processing. So I suppose just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Just play the game. Oh, great advice. Fantastic. This is a travesty. So you go right there, and you go right there. I'm probably going to run out of belt again. Probably 100% assuredly. Yeah, no way. All right, so we have to start thinking about the future now. What we need to do is we have to start doing Factorio after this too. All right, okay. It's just been an episode of planning. It's been an extremely boring episode. It's just me sitting down and figuring out what to do next. Not riveting cinema by any means. We probably need to get rid of you. We probably need a whole bunch more, as is tradition. And I suppose we have to build it just like the others, with a full block of it's going to be jaw crushers, right? All right, so think. I will put in a receiver. I will put in a normal receiver. I will do everything normally, and it's just going to be a bit abnormal when it comes to the feed. All right, that's fine. So next, what I need to do is it goes into a jaw crusher. Here, let's just once again look over rare earth ore. Just glance at it. This is 10. This is reduction by half, and then it goes into powder. This is reduction by 2/5, and then this goes into a liquid form. And we're going to be doing this. And after that liquid form, another liquid form. No, not tailings, excuse me. And then after this liquid form, we go into a solid form. This is a very expansive. I might regret doing this recipe here. Yeah, we'll do Factorio in a bit. So I think what we need, as per tradition, is going to be 36 jaw crushers. And we're just going to pretend we can keep them all going. And if we are prodding everything to the point where everything slows down, there is a solid shot that this isn't a crazy statement. So what I should do is just right here. This is the standard, right? Then move it across to this. And we start here, right? And then these two up here as per normal. I should probably do something to bring over. Oh, biofluid's already right here. Nice. All right, so let's start there, as we usually do. Oh, I didn't get fuel, and I also didn't get more whales. So I'm going to head south and handle that. And then we'll take care of the whole input situation. Maybe I'll come in right here. Actually, that's a real good idea. Here, clip, clip, clip. We'll finish this. This will just be a steady drip. Steady, free drip. And I'm undoubtedly going to have to rope in more bolides eventually. And then that's where I'll use the whale, you know? So what I want to do is just this, right? And then come over by one. How about we go up by one? No. Keep doing this. And then just 1, 2, 3, like that. Kind of an abomination. Kind of okay. Maybe more. There we go. That'll clean the entire belt, right? Doesn't look like exactly. No. Mostly cleaning the belt. If it ever becomes a blue belt, this is going to be a problem. I'll have to get a loader over here somehow. Bring in lubricant or whatever it is on the biofluid network. Just load it in. It's probably a better solution right now than what I'm doing. It doesn't matter though. All right, so what we need now are whales and additional power. And then we're going to rough out as much of rare earth as we can. So we're going to turn you off for the moment. You will come back, just not right now. And I suppose we're just going to try to forget that we spent so much time doing mixed ores and going through the whole cobalt system. Because it's not going to be needed right now. So let's just pretend that never happened. Come with me. Please fill that all up. Then we have to wait a bit. How are we doing? We might get this by the end of the episode. Might. So yeah, we're gonna do rare earth, and then maybe uranium, then maybe cobalt. Here, come back again already. We're checking off this right here, and that's needed all over the place anyway, so I should do it. And then we're just going to import fuel rods for right now. Then we'll be clear to do cobalt. Then we'll probably do uranium, and we'll probably do artillery day after that. Here, how are we doing on shell production? Oh, we're already full up, or mostly, almost full up. We'll be full up at the end of the episode. Oh, the factory works so well. All right, Sue, where are you? Oh, really? Where is it? Where is portable generator? Right there. And then all that goes in. Great. Fantastic work. Time to go kidnap some whales. Glad the whale crisis is behind us. It was quite troublesome. All right, all you come with me. That was probably a mistake because I didn't pick up my box, did I? I've probably made a mistake, everyone. I am assuredly made a mistake. Okay, I've made a bad mistake. All right, we're going to come back. This is just a pure whale muling run. Nobody judge me. You've all made mistakes before. Maybe not so frequently and so publicly. But you are aware of what a mistake is, right? Good. I'm glad. Oh, and they're going to deliver all this stuff to me. Oh, all right. It's fine. Everything's going to be fine. I'm fine. You're fine. Everyone is fine. Let's go install 36 jaw crushers to begin rare earth processing. Where, here? Yes. Done. No one say a word. And up. And then we saw it reduced by half. So jaw crush and ball mill. We should also deliver the ball mills to, what was it? I cannot remember what I did just the other day. There, 36. The last thing I did, it was gold. And then there's a few in here, right? Yeah, right over here at antimony processing. That's what I've been trying to squeeze out for forever. Anyway, let's not dwell on that. Let's look at what we've got going on right here. I guess it doesn't produce that much, does it? I mean, okay, it's probably like 13 a second. It's just plain old 13 a second. Yeah. And if I want to get more, I need to just layer on the speed mods. Or more beacons, or both. All right. Take a look. From here, we need to jaw crush. And this is, wow, look at that. 10 goes in and then just gets split, just straight divided. So we're going to get Old Faithful way over here from the iron stack. And all of you have to come with me, all right? Here, we'll start from here. And we're going to get a whole bunch of pipes we don't really need, but that's fine. Then stone goes north, and whatever we want to keep. Yeah, it's in kind of the same ratio, too. So what we want is this, right? Manifestation wave. This will never not be cool. Probably going to run out of belt. Probably have run out of belt. But let's not focus on that right now. Where are you? Crush rare earth ores. Good. Just kind of change your clothes. Yeah. Such is the problem with putting down entire city blocks when you're not directly tapped into the supply. Eventually, you're just going to have to wait a bit. All right, Sue, go get more. First off, do we need more jaw crushers? No. We just need more of belts, hands, undergrounds, all that. All right, so who's going to give me everything? I'm just going to stand here. These guys run it back and forth. That's great. Clean out the boxes. What else? We got all the undergrounds we need. All right, that's probably enough. And now we have to start it on Factorio, yes? We have to figure out how big the next block will be, assuming we can keep this all fed, which is, once again, an absolutely abysmal assumption. I have to go on pipe quest, right? None of these pipes do anything. Okay, good. Here, we should finish this off. No, don't pick that up. By getting rid of the stone. And the best way to get rid of the stone is not where iron does it. Do this instead. And we will have stone out. And we will do a nice leap. And then we have to figure out where the stone line is. Right there. Nice to see you running. This stone waste spine was such a very good idea. I am very afraid, though, that we are going to be... we have more waste stone than a stacked red belt. It's going to be so fun to watch this whole factory start really working. There's going to be endless bottlenecks. Just keep in mind, this is all just roughing out everything. All right, so stone goes that way, and you are rare earth powder. Rare earth powder? Precipitate? Precipitate 2? Is that dust? No, it's just powder. I should just do this, right? Just copy all this, and then paste. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Kind of weird, kind of okay. Maybe I shouldn't have done any of this. Maybe it's just weird what I did. Here. I'm going to copy them all by hand now. Probably not the most efficient use of my time ever. But, who's counting? Look at what I'm doing here, right? I could probably be using my time a little better, is what I'm saying. Okay, so all that works. Great. Oh, missed some. All right, so this is all working, and we have... this is crushed by half. So this is half, this is half. So we have 2 belts coming out, and it's going to be not quite full, but we have to use both. All right, next up. Tell me a story, Mr. Ball Mill. What are we doing with you? This is rare earth powder. And so this is going from 10 to 3, so we should have 1 belt coming out after this. 1 belt of dust, and you are making gravel. All right, math time. Well, let's just get relative right here. So this is making 2.5 a second right here. Oh, this is expansive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, friends. We did bad thing here. This is expansive. So for every one of these, we need 2.5 of these. So, well, I guess we don't do it this way, right? This means we should probably, well, okay, let's look ahead. And then after this is an agit. We're gonna build a model. Come here, like we always do. We're gonna build a model. So ball mill and then agit. Where are you, agitator? You make powder. Where is that? Is that you? No. Right here. Yeah, dust goes into mud. And this produces at 0.6 a second. And this eats, so we need half as many here. So if we have 2 rows right here, we will need, it's a simple process. No, it's not really a simple process. So this will be an entire city block of ball mills. prod throws it off, though, doesn't it? Prod does throw it off. Because it's actually a little worse. So I guess, so it's actually like 3-to-1. Probably even more than that when more prod is just layered in, prod upon prod upon prod. It's going to be tricky to balance, isn't it? I suppose I could balance it by leaning more on prod here and more on speed here, you know? And just balance it with mods. I'm not sure if that's a fantastic idea or not, though. I wonder what everyone else is doing. I wonder if I would listen to them if I knew. All right. I'm declaring I don't want to think about it. I don't know what the proper ratio will be. I'm just going to put down an entire city block of ball mills in the typical ball mill configuration, which is once again from here, right? No. Where do we encounter ball mills in the wild? It's going to be this. Yeah, it even has gravel around right here. So this is the ratio, the field we're going to put down. And we're just going to do with that. And we will try to balance it using various module tricks. And it's not going to be straight up analogous to anything because productivity is involved here, and that's just going to weird the entire thing. All right, that makes sense, or at least I can close my eyes and imagine that maybe it makes sense. So we have to be right there, right? Lining it up like that. And then we'll just make this work, I suppose. And obviously we have to pick up all of the pipes. All right, you come with me. Are we out of pipes? No. We're not out of anything. We're just... I have asked for much of my warriors here. It'll take them some time to get through it all. We need more ball mills. We need more belt. See any more pipe? Any more pipe around here? All right, let's go fetch some more ball mills. Take that and take that. Thank you and thank you. Okay. So I guess this notepad, I guess we're just not doing Mathtorio, huh? We're just going to close our eyes and rough it out. That's it. And then balance it using modules. Sure, I guess. That's a fine plan. Or madness. One of the two. Whatever. Pick up that, pick up that. That's probably enough. I had such dreams of professionalism when I started off this North Factory. I was going to lay it out by deep scientific principles so that everything was organized and neat. You can just predict the whole from seeing any one part. Now look at me. Just throw down a city block of it. It's going to be fine, right? Or maybe it does not. It's going to be someone else's problem. Future me deserves issues. Oh, we're one short? That's a big problem. All right, so this obviously doesn't happen. So all of you get... And we have 2 coming out, but we have 3. Usually what I do there is I do 3 straight down, right? Maybe I should adjust that. Flip it so stone goes out, and then... that would be kind of a lot of work, wouldn't it? Kind of almost have to do it, right? Nah, I don't have to do anything. Alright, so it's going to have to be like a ladder like this, right? This is not elegant. Here, there. Half goes there, half goes there. It'll work out somehow, right? I mean, it's not even, but it doesn't have to be. So he copes, and then the gravel comes out. All right, fine. Okay. You do rare earth stuff. Just like that. All right, so come with me, my friends. All this. Great. And then, what do we get out of this? And this should be down to 1 belt of rare earth dust. Rare earth, no. There we go. Like so. And I can probably copy this line afterwards, right? Just take all you. Just like this. And just right there. Yeah, perfect. Except for that. That's less than perfect. Get back here. Oh, I missed somehow. I probably missed comprehensively, unfortunately. So you have to get changed. Then you have to get changed. And there we go. Now we might be ready. And am I really just giving up on scaling these properly? Okay, well, maybe I should scale it properly starting now, right? Let's just get rid of the gravel first. It's like maybe now is the time. Okay, right here. Gravel out. Just like normal processing. This whole rare earth business right here doesn't make any sense. Rare earth means rarefied earth. That is to say, dispersed in old-timey speak. You don't mine rare earth. You mine another ore, and as you concentrate that ore, you'll have the opportunity to concentrate the rarefied materials as well and get them as side products. It's kind of strange that Pies does not capture this interaction correctly when they seem so very, very, very set on doing everything exactly properly. I suppose this isn't... You can't really expect a mod to be perfect industry simulator, you know? All right, there. We have 2 city blocks done, and we've gotten down to the dust stage. Is this hooked up? No, it isn't. Why wouldn't it be? Is the line wrong? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, friends. Uh-oh. No, the line's right. Why would we ever have these guys off then? Because these came with the copy-paste. How would they ever be off? That means these are off? No, spooky. And you're in the right spot. I just copied it, so that's in the right spot. Spooky. All right, don't think about it. So we have what is in theory a full belt of rare earth dust coming down right here. And now it's agit time, and I have nowhere near enough agits. And so it's by halving, right? But it's more than halving. Right there. Okay, so we're going to have to bring in Orgo Solvent. Time to have a talk with the Gobachevs. Then you will come in right here, and then this process is at 1.2, and this is at 0.6. So roughly we need half. So roughly we need 18, but we should probably shove in a little more because of prod issues, you know. So maybe we do 2 rows. Let's just see what's it going to take. Let's build a prototype as we do. And this is waste zinc plate, which is a hilarious concept. I think we can all agree. dust comes in, solvent comes in. It's quite a lot of organic solvent. Probably going to have to bring a line out, as I've said so many times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You do that. And then I guess we kind of have to stripe it, right? So we have material in, material out. That's our waste product. And then it'll also come back. So it's going to snake belt around, and we're going to see how many of these we can stack in. Okay. And so product in, waste product out. Like this and like that. Okay, and great. Yeah, there's no problems with this whatsoever. And then we just do piping up and down. Really simple. So nice to be able to invert these. Okay. And then beacon space is in the center, right? Oh yeah, we're going to have beacon space here. We can put prod in. Yeah, you better believe beacon space is going to be here. So pick all this up. Then you go right there. And like that. And then we have a line. And we're going to have to get a lot more. That's fine. All right, so we have to leave a via, right? That would be considered polite, right? So via right here, even via maximus. Yeah, via maximus. So like that. The most via full via. And then I have to grab you. Place you right there, and then we're done. And then we have room for out. We have room for over. We have... Looks like we've kind of messed this up. I'm not going to think too hard about it, though. Oh, I think I see what I did. Yeah. Right there, and now you're done. Okay. So I guess we're hooking this together on the bottom, right? We're not doing this on the top because, well, I can still pick it up. Yeah, let's do that. So we want to put mushrooms on the top. So 1, 2, 3. This should be about right, right? And then we'll staple everything right here. Like so, right? And then... And like so, like so. And we just keep doing this going forward. Oh, that's going to be a bit of a problem. I'll fix it, though. Don't worry. I'll fix it. It's still good. There. That staples all the orgo solvent. And in a moment here... Alright, that is all the rare earth mud. Is what our product is, right? And we needed 18 of these in order to feel good about ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have exactly 18 here. And I kind of want to be expansive because of prod. So what we do then is grab this, right? All of this. And we do this. And maybe this is a good idea. I don't know. Like, again, I'm not doing real math on this. Because what is right changes at different times. So, at least that's my cope. All right, pick it all up. That's mine, that's mine, that's mine, and that's mine. Okay. Oh, and I didn't put power in. That's so very sloppy of me. Like there, like there. And like there. Okay. Nice square. Nice square. This is going to look really good when I'm finished. Here, I'll even go and look at the grid after this. And I'll talk about how proud I am that I made a nice grid. Okay, like that. And, okay, it's nice when it's not blinking at me. Okay, you can only get so much on this channel, alright? So we'll hook up here as per normal. And we'll make a cross connect. There, that even looks pretty good. Alright, so how many adjets do we need? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need like 20. That's 9, 14. We need 21. Alright, more adjets. Then try to figure out the rest of this. We need one more ball mill too. So 4 just ball mill, singular ball mill. I should take a few more because it's always good to have them in my inventory. And then tons of adjets, huh? Maybe I can go fetch one more if I can remember where I make adjets. Here, follow those guys, right? They're probably doing something. There, that's where adjets come from. Yeah, give me those. All right, good. Racing the bots. I am a hunter of the factory. I was able to determine where my prey was located by watching the movement of the bots. Through those, I understand the workings of the factory. All right, so we have, once again, a very strange concept, and that is waste zinc ore. And this is what we do with it. We get a ton of ore in our inventory. Okay, like so. Oh, really? Is this the sort of trouble I've brought upon myself? I suppose I could have seen this coming, right? So why didn't it? Oh, I must have just put in by building. I must have freed up a space. I'm just jerking these guys around, aren't I? All right, everybody in. I know what you're going to do. And then dunk all of this rare earth. Oh, no more? Then why were we having problems? I do understand you guys. This has probably just messed everything up. Ugh. Oh, hideous. Oh, hideous. Terrible. Terrible. All right, better. Much better, in fact. All right, so waste zinc plate. Get out of here. So, whale, come to me. We're going to start you off with a caravan. Add interrupt, dinosaur. Even though it's a lot, I think this is better off with just always a whale. It produces a lot of product. And if this saves me a factory seizure later on, then it was worthwhile to use the more expensive critter. Zinc, that's the other thing. That's nickel. This is zinc. This is waste zinc plate. It will probably actually be used quite a bit. All right, good. And then lastly, we have to bring in an absolute ton of orgo solvent. So I guess what we want to do is... No, that's risky. Probably could have done this, right? Probably should have done this, right? Alright, well, whatever. I can make mistakes. I can make mistakes frequently and somehow still make forward progress. Even though I had a comment on a video the other day, and I looked at it, and it was on video 175 when I had just gotten chem science. And here I am way past 400 and I'm still on chem science. Here, let's do one more over. I have been on chem science for most of my run now. It's really kind of embarrassing. All right, so bring me Orgo. Orgo, organic solvent. Right there. And then that will make it into the system. And that's definitely going to be the limiting reagent right there. But don't worry. I guess prod is going to save us in the end. That's what we're counting on, right? Is this hooked up correctly? Twists around, comes down, twists this way. Great. So next up, we get our mud, and then we go to solution, right? Slurry and then solution. And we need a bunch of thickeners. Do I have even a single thickener? No. Not even a single one. Well, that's distressing. Then after that's a fluid sep. And I also don't have any fluid separators. So let's go get those two. And that's probably going to be it. Like maybe even just the thickeners and that's it. I'll call it and then finish it off tomorrow. And then we'll move on to cobalt, I think. So thickener and fluid sep. Thickener is the thing I always pick up thinking I want another thing. You know what I mean? Of course you do. No, it's over there. Probably going to need more you. And fluid sep is a honeycomb looking dealie. Which is right there. Yes. All right. Oh, I had one already. All right. So anyway, thickener, where are you? Should get rid of these. I don't actually see it. Why am I blind to it? When in so many other times it's the only thing I can see. All right, and then a fluid sep. We don't use this one very much. All right, so you make slurry, and then you make solution. Do I have another adjut on me? All right, here in my little model, so you make 40 a second of the slurry, and then you eat 20. Oh, so I need double? Oh, no. Oh, no, friends. And they're bigger. Oh. And then this puts out 20, and then this eats 20. So I need double, and then... Oh, no. Okay, I guess we're not going to do that. We're just going to kind of rough it out. Yeah, that's what... Okay, so if we need double, and we have this, we have 27, which means we need 30 of them. That ain't going to happen, guys. How about we just fill the rest of this and see what it looks like? Maybe put 2 in here and 2 in there. All right, where do we make thickeners? Where are you at? Thicken, it's right there. Oh. And then I'm going to need the same thing for fluid seps, and those are right up there. So let's just go raid the bins exactly where they are. Thickener. I love this sushi belt. This is the best part of this run. Well, maybe that's not true. I am very happy with this base, though. Alright, so we'll start off with these, and man, it would have paid to think ahead, wouldn't it? But that's not how I roll, guys. Again, we're just going to control rates with prod and speed. That's all. That's all. That's all. Yeah, we're not putting up enough of these. It just isn't going to happen. And we have to run a sulfuric line. Just have to. Oh, it uses it's twice as slow. Oh, it's so painful. All right, so it's just a fluid situation, though, right? Okay. It's 4 fluids and 4 fluids, so it's just, okay. Not a problem. I guess we put beacons in the center. Like, that's the natural place for them, right? And, like, absolutely positively we're using beacons. Here, let's rotate it like that. That should be like that then. Yeah, because then we can line it up just like that and it's all nice. Okay, that's good. Yeah, those guys connect. This guy connects and this guy connects. All right, so that all works. Then we get in and out and in and out. Okay. And then a big V. Then 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is beacon space right here. Oakley dokley, right? Now we just tile it. Here, let's actually put power on it. So something like that. Okay. And then probably leave that. And then one more time right here. Yeah. Okay. So this is our plan, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 14. Can I fit another block in? Looks like a no. But I can fit another half block in. That should just be like that, right? Yeah. And then beacon space in the middle, on the bottom rather. So we can actually pick all you up, then move you down just a little bit. I think I'm going to stop after this. Kind of weak of me, but I think I will. All right, so we have here 21, right? 7 times 3, that would be 21. And that's enough for half of this. Great. Fantastic. If we zoom out, oh, we're going to have trouble here in a second. So I guess I need to put in another one of these. So 21 times 2 would be 42. And I think that's still not enough. We're in the realm of just gross overbuilding right now. And yet I cannot stop myself out of pipes. Yeah, I'm going to run that sulfuric line, and that's probably going to be it. And this hasn't been a hugely productive episode. So we need what? 14. We need 2 stacks of thickeners. And then we need the sulfuric line. Very well. I will do this thing. Oh, we also have to, here, take a walk. We have to go right here. You guys need to be educated on the ways of the beacon. So it's like this, right? Did I get it all? No. Like this, right? One more over. There you go. That affects everybody. So when these spin up, it's now 60% discount on energy. So it burns 125 all the time to save me quite a lot. Here, if I pick this up, it burns half a gigawatt. If I put it down, it burns 200 megawatts. So if even just one is running, it earns its keep. So not a problem. Great job. Glad this is happening. We're going to be building thickeners for a long time, I can see. All right, that's fine. Give me pipe in disgusting amounts. All right, good. Who wants rock? You want rock. And now we have to figure out sulfuric, right? I think we have a sulfuric line. Right here is sulfuric, and no, we actually do not. And we're actually kind of low on sulfuric acid. Huh, that's interesting. I would have thought... Oh, they are all going pretty much as hard as they can. These guys are going. I may have to put in a new sulfuric maker somewhere. This might just not be enough. Which is, you know, exactly what you'd expect from sulfuric acid. I could also speed module the entire thing, which I guess is the next step, right? I'll consider it. I can usually go make the beacons and then just put them in. Why didn't I schedule the beacons to be in the center? Oh, look at how old this is in thinking. Old thinking. Because I have blue inserters instead of stack inserters. Never would have done that before. Could be prodded? Yeah, it could be prodded as well. So there's a lot that could be done here. Oh, are these only Mark 1s? Oh, desulfonators Mark 1. Oh, so there's all sorts of additional things I can do. All right, don't think about it. Just drag a line out. It's not going to matter very much in the end. We're going to need more sulfuric acid. This factory does not have enough. So what I need, really surprising, I haven't had to pull line out west already. This is overflow, I think. Underflow less than 80. This is very old thinking right here. Okay, so the line just goes straight across. All right, so we have to continue this. Ah, right here. It was used for titanium processing. All right, got it. Understood. On the way. Kind of wish it was a lot further over, but I could definitely start from here as well. And this is limestone heading south. Yes. Let's go. Through vias. Because I did this properly and professionally. Look how transparent everything is to pipes. And I only need to bring over the high capacity. Oh, there's already a pipe through here. Because I copied and pasted. And I never cleaned it up properly. Go me. Like all those pipes I was fussing with in order to pick them up. I probably should not have done that. Because look at this. I can just reuse them now. Yeah, look at that. Laziness. Laziness pays off. Let that be the theme of this entire factory. Yeah, it'll work out. Just watch. Yeah, don't touch it. It'll just be okay. And look how we just slide right in. This was, of course, completely planned when I did this. Knowing that we were going to have a sulfuric line exactly right here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I knew. 100%. I knew. Oh, this is a problem. Are you slightly offset? No, it's not a problem. I made it through right there. In fact, I already solved this problem. Perfect. Absolutely beautiful. The greatest serendipity ever. A eucatastrophe of amazing impact. And again, multi-purpose pipes are just great. Really? Really? Can we do this? Are we lucky enough? No, we have to go all the way back. That's pretty sad. All right, so like so, underflow less than 20. I wonder why it was underflowing less than 80 before. I don't know. I'll probably never know. And I don't have to know. Okay. And straight through. Beautiful. This isn't doing anything. I'll pick it up because I'll never need to use this, right? Oh, what's this? Oh, that was probably causing huge problems. Nice that I actually saw that. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely something that needed to be addressed. All right, whatever. It's probably all good. Look at this field. This is a bit... I'm going to title this piece right here, "A Bit Too Committed to the Cause." Like, I laid down a theme, and by God, I'm following that theme right to the bitter end. Why do we have two of these here? That should not be. Man, there's a lot of materials to process. Where am I? That was niobium. This is molybdenum, right? We're getting close to present day. There's antimony. So over here, and we don't hit. Well, that's distressing. But also nice. And that's the first time I've had to make a concession this entire line. And I've been incredibly fortunate with my choice of where I'm putting pipes, because I haven't ran into any piping of any of the other systems I've been using. Are we here? Is this rare earth? Are we finally in the right place? I feel like one of these was misplaced. You know? Oh, right here. Because I had to... I feel like this one's on a wrong line. No? No? They're all in line. I don't understand. It's all good. I don't understand. All right. You know what? I don't have to know. I don't have to understand. Oh, we're here. I guess we're going to start right here and then drag down, right? Is this a good idea? No clue. Is it what we're doing? 100%. All right, so let's get this hooked up, and then we're probably going to take a break. And tomorrow we'll do the rest and turn it on, and then day after that, Cobalt, right? Easy. So right here, I think, and then we have to probably just hook in, right? Where are you? Ah, we can't jump it. All right, got it. No problem. There. Here you have your sulfuric acid. Nowhere near enough. This is not what I want. And we come down here and we do still more. This is such gross overkill. But then again, we're going to be prodding it to hell and back. So maybe it'll be worthwhile in the end. So we got to trim all of these. Okay, great. Okay, don't look at that. It's not where we need to be. All right, so now, we have the rare earth mud coming over. I suppose what we need to do is to use this space then. So right here, and then over to here, yes? Seems reasonable and rational, right? And then the rare earth mud will be everywhere we need it to be. Fluid number 2 of 4 in this. All right, so we have sulfuric acid and the mud in. Now we have to gather up tailings, and the other one is going to be the slurry. So tailings are going to have to be here. We want, let's go right next to the sulfuric. Tailings are right here. And then we will get tailings out, and that'll be the last thing we do today. And that will be a nice trip back towards the center of the base, right? So perfect. And then one more down here, and then product line. Beautiful product line. Right there. Now trim tailings from the end. Like that, like that. Like that. Okay, so... Oh, I should probably trim the rare earth too, before I cause myself a major embarrassment. Alright, where is the product out? Oh, it's on the center. So it's going to come down to the south then. That's right here. Right there, right there, right there. And then we'll just gather it up down here, right? And we have a product rail. And we're going to have an equal amount of these here. So it's going to be another right there and then right there. And it's, where does this go? Slurry goes to solution. That's in a fluid sep. And that's, oh, nice. Tech happened. And it's going to be the exact same thing. So it's going to go here and here. And then we're going to finally start crashing everything out. I mean, we have plenty of room, especially... I mean, even accepting that we have to do gadolinium and erbium. Because we don't have to do any forging anywhere. There's no liquid state. There's no casting. There. Now that is done. Alright. Yadals. After that, do a rums. Should we have done this before? Whatever. Do fagnots. I don't know what you are. Goofy, bubble-headed guys. I could research braking force. I could. And how long is this going to be? 10 hours? Alright, that's fine. It's actually completely tolerable. Yeah, okay, so tailing's out now. Tailing's out, and then recap. This has to come all the way up. And then somewhere around here, oh, then we have the typical problem, right? Of plugging tailings into muddy sludge. Right, which is which? Are you tailings? Let's take a look. You come all the way down here, and then you are, it looks like muddy sludge. You are, in fact, muddy sludge, friends. So no, muddy sludge is first. So if we come back, that was hot air. No, it's carbon dioxide. Why did you stop here? Is this still muddy sludge? I so wish I could see this. Oh, tailings is right here. And we're full the hell up. Okay, quick timeout. Are we stuck again? Have we always been stuck? No, we have a dedicated dinosaur clearing this out. Why aren't you working? All right, so this was never hooked up from when I moved it, because Nextlit wasn't always there. You remember? I picked it up and I moved it to do something. Oh, to get all the plates in one together, so they wouldn't be separated. So apparently, I never hooked up all the lines for emergency Nextlit venting, which is altogether sloppy of me. All right, so I'll do that then, and then after that, I will call it a day. Okay, like that, like that. All right, so now we have to fix waste Nextlit venting right here. All right, so muddy sludge needs to get out. And I am indeed not getting it out. So right there is muddy sludge. I guess the most thematic way to dispose of this is right here. And then like this. There. Tapping on the muddy sludge rail. And it's like, this has all sorts of problems associated with it, doesn't it? Yeah, there we go. Washed. Well, wait a second. We're just washing it here. Has this ever worked? Oh, wait. It wasn't supposed to do that. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. It was correct. And these... Okay, well, the red ones need to be in there. The red ones do. But... we don't need washed Nexolite in there. Instead, we have that machine. All right, there we go. Making Nexolite plates. And you don't have any venting, do you? Because this is just... I did it wrong. All right, do I have any more washers? Can I copy paste this? Do I have 4 washers on me? I can't see. Where is washers? Oh, right there. Yeah, I can do that. All right, I need you guys to pick up the pace. And I'll hook it up appropriately. And this will look a little goofy, but, you know, it's for a good cause. Goofiness for a good cause is no sin. So, right there, hook you up. Then, there's your input. This is Nexolite plate. Get rid of it. There. Now we should be chewing through that ore, right? Everyone's running. Yeah. Okay, good. So the waste Nexolite ore is getting turned into waste Nexolite plate. And this makes me wonder if we have an attendant here. We do. Ah, right there. Waste Nexolite. So I wonder, was this working before? Am I hallucinating that? You can always build more here. It's not a big problem. I'm glad to see everything working. Were you working? Muddy sludge a problem? No. Is anything a problem? Not really. Alright, we're just going to leave this be. We're just going to assume this is all okay. Like this guy's going back to get more. Yeah, okay. So we're going to assume that this is going to solve our tailings problem, right? It's always a good thing to do, right? Just assume everything's going to be okay. So we have limestone, limestone whale, limestone. All right, we're done. That's it. Kind of a middling episode, right? We did more planning and talking than anything else. Is that good? No, not quite. We do this every single time. Maybe I should think of something to look at. Here, how about, mixed ores. All right. So for a while there, we were making a ton. And so this is probably the true production on the North Factory, like 10K a minute. All right, there. We learned something. All right. Let's see what we're doing here. Just kind of come right here, come right here, and then come right here and zoom out. Zoom out. Is that what we want? And then over. Yeah, this is what we want. And then just look at the Nexolite. Just right there. Perfect. Print screen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what did we do today? Well, we started off by thinking that we were going to do cobalt processing down here. But then we determined that in order to do cobalt processing properly and get all the cobalt products out, you needed to have rare earth oxides to add into the process. So that means you have to do rare earth first. So I went and I set up the tri-ore processing unit down here, mixed ores, hooked up this big mine to this big mine to this big mine, and speed moduled it appropriately so it's all balanced-ish, close to being balanced. And we're producing like 16 mixed ore a second, which is pretty good. It's very important to produce mixed ores on site because it is doubling it loses half of its mass in being mixed, and then half of its mass again because the mixed ore product can stack twice as high as the raw ore product. So it's like it's times 4 transportation efficiency to make the mixed ores and transfer the mixed ores as to transfer all of the ores individually and then mix them on site. So the mixed ores is the primary input, I declare. And we're going to try to find other areas around the world where we have copper big mines and nickel big mines and rare earth bolides all in the same place. But that's a problem for another day. So today I started putting together a rare earth stack. I don't know what I'm doing in here. Like, just no idea at all. We have a nice rare earth bolide right here, so I'm just dragging the ore up and tagging it in. We're going to need more ore eventually, but why whale that around when I can just put a belt? It even looks nice, so okay, fine. All right. But the big problem with rare earth ores is that it's proddable all the way down. So the ratios, I don't know what I'm doing. It's going to be a long conversation between prod and speed all the way down to try to tune this optimally. And it's going to be fun to watch because I'm not going to do a single bit of pre-planning. I'm just going to try to feel it out as is proper. Factorio. Calculators, no. Just throwing down things and just kind of like, yeah, it's going to probably work. That's how you play Factorio. So tomorrow I will finish off rare earth oxides. I only got like 2 more steps right here and there's no casting. So I'm just going to finish off right here. And then we'll step back, look at it, go, yep, doing good. And then immediately move on to cobalt. The other problem with cobalt, as we determined here, we need fuel rods. And fuel rods are a kind of complicated product that need aramid fiber and need plutonium, or is it uranium? I can't remember. Anyway, it needs stuff I don't got. It's from uranium processing. And so I'm just going to import these for right now. And that's how we'll get the cobalt blue alloy. And that will be fine. Then after that, maybe actually do uranium. Maybe do kimberlite. Kimberlite's necessary for silicon processing. So maybe I'll do that next. No, it's going to be cobalt and then artillery day. And artillery day is going to be difficult. I just move everything down a couple steps. It's going to be a more severe artillery day than I've done in a couple times. It's all going to be on this side, and we're going to push out. And then we're going to actually go to the next zoom level. It's going to be that. Oh, look. That's a migration. They're trying to settle. Are they going to make it as far? Let's watch what happens. Here, witness the circle of life, everyone. Up, and they burn. Oh, wow. They'll get it next time. Don't worry. All right, so all that is well and good. It was mostly an episode of trying to figure out what's going on and not as much as doing. I could probably have banged out the entire rare earth line in one go if I hadn't wasted time researching cobalt and getting mixed ores going, but that's fine. That's work that'll come in handy immediately, so I'm not going to complain too much. Anyway, I am done now. Talk to you all later. Bye now. Bye. Bye.